And good afternoon. Welcome to the Highliner Activities Center. And we've got triple header basketball coming your way tonight here on the Highliner Activity Network as Valley City gets ready to take on the Grovers of Fargo Oak Grove. It's the boys' turn tonight. After the girls played last night, the boys will play here tonight. Triple header basketball. First off, we have our C squad game for Valley City and Oak Grove. And then we'll have the junior varsity around 5, about probably closer to 6:15. We'll have the junior varsity game, and then the varsity 7:30, 7:45 tonight. Grovers in the maroons with the white numerals, and the Highliners in their home whites with the blue Valley City. Finn Doctor will be jumping center here for the Highliners, and he'll have Kai Matson back behind him, along with Xander Thompson and Aiden Stanton Ring. There's the tip into the corner, grabbed by Valley City. Luke Pasca and the Highlanders will have it first. As we get started, our C squad game, Keaton Goldaddy. He's going to be helped out there by Mike Lentz, our junior varsity coach. And the clock, I think, didn't go properly. There's 11 seconds off the game clock and 8 seconds off the shot clock, so that doesn't match. Here we go. Near side. Praska in the lane, going up strong, rolling up, shot doesn't fall for Stan Ring. Ball rolls out of bounds, last touch by the Grovers. It'll stay Valley City ball. Highliners, C squad, again, this is the first game for the Valley City team, for the boys varsity anyway. It will be tonight in 12 days. Junior varsity again got 3 games over the BCT here that first week in January. There's a turnover as Doctor's pass on the far side goes out of bounds. And the turnover gives the ball over to the Grovers, so they'll have their first offensive possession here in the opening quarter. Grovers coached by Josh Kading and Joe Welsh. Joe Welsh, the C squad coach. Here's Doctor off the steal. Off the head, Thompson, layup, comes up a little bit short. The rebound is down and controlled there by McAloney. On the far side, bringing the ball up the floor, Lincoln Machai. Machai here to the near side. And a shot off the elbow, doesn't go. Shot taken there. We got some of the 34 on the floor that's not in the book. Hey, that's always helpful. Not even in the book is number 34. Here's a pass here near side. Thompson, he'll take the three-pointer from the corner. Can't go. Finn Doctor with the follow up and in. Doctor following that one and get it up and in for Valley City, and they're off to a 2-0 start. Up top of the key, Ness, near side. Mackay goes down low. Nice pass off the glass for 2 for McAloney. So Jackson McAloney with the bucket. And the game tied at 2, 90 seconds gone here in the first quarter. Doctor, left of the lane to Thompson. Just off the left elbow, jumper off the rim, goes up on top of the backboard. And the rebound taken down by the Grovers. They come back the other way. Oak Grove in transition here along the near side. Ness shot doesn't go. That's Brady Johnson, the sophomore, number 34, that's in there. Not the originally in the starting lineup, but is here. So the turnover gives the ball back over to Valley City. Doctor along the near side. Praska driving through the lane and good. Aiden Stanton Ring with the driving bucket for 2. And a foul. First team foul called against the Grovers. Aiden Stanton Ring at the line for the N1. And the free throw's up. Good. 3-point play there by Stanton Ring. And the Highliners up 5-2. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ness, Mackay on the far side. Now they go near wing. Ness stops on the left side, and an offensive foul called against the Grovers. I believe we've got Eric Peterson, Jacob Schlecht, and Avery Thorsgaard on our officials here tonight. 2 of those names quarterbacks for VCSU, Peterson and Thorsgaard. 5-2, Highlanders with the lead. 5:45 here in the opening quarter. Circling around on the far wing. Here's Doctor driving the baseline, strong to the hole for 2. Finn Doctor with his second field goal. Highlanders up 7-2. Here to the near corner. Kramer Back onto the wing to Brady Johnson, the sophomore. Johnson hands it off to Ness. Ness back to Johnson. Three-pointer from the left wing. Front iron short. A rebound taken down by Matson. Kai will bring it up the floor. Left-hand dribble across the logo. Pass off on the far wing to Doctor. Back up top. Long three. Air ball. Grabbed underneath by Johnson. The Gophers back, trailing by 5. Just about 3 minutes gone, first quarter. In along the near side. Now back off to Johnson. Driving to the lane. Goes up strong for 2. So Johnson picks up the bucket. His first 2. 7-4. Valley City leading by 3. 4:50 here in the first quarter. Thompson cutting through. Gets it back off. Stanton ring. Ball stolen. Ness then dribbles it off the foot. One of the highliners. Loose ball picked up by Johnson. Johnson on the far wing for the Gophers. Back here near side to Machia. Machia dribble drive. Right to the lane. Shot off the front of the rim. Doctor gets the rebound. And Finn comes back to the wave for the highliners. Finn all the way down. Going to go coast to coast off the glass for 2. Finn Doctor strong to the hole. He's got 6 of his team's 9. Highliners lead at 9-4. 4:20 here in the first quarter. Here's Ness. He goes with a little floater in the lane. Nope. Rebound up and good by Micheloni. 4 points now for Jackson Micheloni. 9-6. Highliners by 3 as we approach the halfway mark here in quarter number 1. Matson up top. Cutter, Stanton ring, far wing. Stanton ring, three-pointer. And that might have been touched. And it comes up air ball. Grabbed underneath by Ness. Back the other way come the Grovers. Will Ness, the freshman, stops, pops, three-pointer, front rim, short. Rebound, Johnson has it. He goes through a double team. He goes up with a layup for 2. Brady Johnson with a bucket, 9-8. Grovers have cut the lead to 1. Highlanders' biggest lead has been at 5 on a couple of occasions here in the first quarter. 3:38 remaining. Up top, Thompson. Xander now holds it, picks it up, gets it off to Doctor. Thinking about the 3, doesn't shoot. Matson driving in, left hand, left of the lane. Picks up the dribble. Hands it off to Stanton Ring, and he's going to be fouled on the dribble drive. Lincoln Machai is going to pick up his first. Second team foul. And with 3:23 to go, we'll have a couple of substitutes coming in here for Valley City. Zach Bresky, the sophomore, will check into the lineup. Andrew, well, that's not Andrew Zakor, I guarantee you. Well, that is Xander. That's Zach Geisler. And the inside shot bucket goes there. So Geisler now checking in. Dribble drive, Ness, scoop shot, comes up a little bit short. Doctor clears off the rebound for the Highlanders, leading by 3, 11-8. As we approach the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Doctor, little spin move in the lane, up for 2. 8 points now for Doctor. And the lead back up to 5, equaling the biggest here for Valley City. Ness to the far side, Machia. Looking baseline. Geisler cuts him off there. Back up top of the key. Long 2. Shot doesn't go there for Micheloni. Rebound, though, grabbed by Micheloni and by the Grovers. Driving through the lane in for 2 is Brady Johnson. He's got 4. 13-10. It's a 3-point lead for Valley City with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Geisler. Near side, Praska. Praska underneath Matson. Back off, Geisler. Baseline jumper off the front of the rim. A rebound controlled by Grossman. Johnson gets it up ahead, Ness far side. He'll take the 3 from the left wing and knock it down. 3 ball for Will Ness. First 3-pointer for the Grovers, and by doing so, they have tied the game now at 13. There's Doctor, has the ball tipped, but into the hands of Matson here to the near corner, and then he traveled with the basketball. So the travel violation gives the ball back over to the Grovers. Tied 13-13. 2:05 to go here in quarter number 1. C-Squad boys basketball here on the Highliner Activity Network. Glad you could join us on this Tuesday afternoon. Junior varsity and varsity to follow tonight here from the Hack. Here's Ness. Another 3 ball. Off the rim. Grossman grabs the rebound. Underneath, it was knocked away briefly by Grossman or by Thompson. Then Thompson will control the rebound off the air ball from Machia. Here's Doctor back to the way for Valley City. Doctor on the far side. Between the legs dribble up top to Thompson. Thompson to the free throw line. We've got a whistle and a foul called. And that's going to go against Machia. That's going to be his second. Third team foul. With 1:36 to go here in the first quarter. Game tied 13-13. Inbounds comes in to Doctor. Back to Geisler far wing. Gets it in. Ball attempted to get it inside. It was knocked into the backcourt. Geisler retreats. Gets it off to Doctor. Doctor back up top. Thompson. Thompson to the cutter, Praska. We have a foul called before any shot. That is going to be the 15th foul on the Grovers. That's going to be on Machaya again. That's going to be his third. And again, that is the 15th foul. With minute 19 to go at the free throw line is Xander Thompson, and he hits the first. There's another one to go. 14-13 Valley City. And the right-hander's second free throw is on the way, off the mark. Rebound, Praska. Outlets it, back to Thompson, far corner. He'll take the long two off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped around off several sets of hands. Still loose, now finally controlled by the Grovers. Jack Bjornson has it. He'll get it off to Ness. Ness will bring it up the floor. Here on the near wing, Bjornson. Nice pass inside. Actually reached in and knocked away by Praska. Geisler picks up the loose ball, gets it over to Doctor. Now Doctor up the floor. He stumbles, hits the deck, loose ball. Thompson picks it up from the right elbow. The jumper off the back iron. Long rebound, and Bjornson controls for the Grovers. A chance to take the lead here for Oak Grove as we are inside 40 seconds to go. Back 16-footer by Ness. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound Praska off the Doctor. Highlanders can go for that last shot. 30 seconds to go. Off to Matson in the lane. Kai underneath the basket. Tried to get it off to Geisler. Was knocked away. Will stay with Valley City. So the Highlanders will maintain possession. Checking back into the lineup is Stanton Ring. Aiden. Pass intended for Doctor. Knocked away by Ness. It will stay with the Highlanders. Geisler will trigger the inbounds. Here along the near side. Brings it into Doctor. Finn. Stanton Ring up top. The cutter, Matson. Ball tip. Ooh, hitting the deck hard there. And slow to get up is McAloney. Now he hits down into the offensive zone. Here's Ness. Pass far side. Kramer didn't get his shot off, and that is our first quarter. So your score at the end of quarter number one, it's Valley City 14 and Oak Grove 13. We'll step aside. You are watching Valley City Highlander boys basketball live from the Hack on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, it'll be Grover basketball. We'll start things here in the second quarter. And a three-pointer shot. There are two inside. It is 15-14, first lead for the Grovers. Driving through all the way to the hole. That one shot rolls off, can't get to go. Guys, sir, we go back the other way. We got two 20s, and we also have Andrew Sikora now in the lineup here. Baseline jumper, air ball. Backside rebound taken by Stanton Ring. On the near side, Sikora. Andrew to the cutter, and we've got a foul called. That's going to go against Jack Bjornson. That'll be his first team foul of the quarter. Inbounds underneath Sikora. Sikora gets it in. Brasco going up with the left hand, can't get it to fall. And the rebound controlled by the Grovers. And then a steal by Sikora up and in. Andrew Sikora with the steal and the bucket. Highlanders retake the lead, 16-15. On the far side, Bjornsson down low. Boy, hitting the deck hard. That's twice now. One of the Grovers has hit the deck hard. That time was Grossman. Inbounds will be on the baseline. Far corner, three-pointer taken from there off the iron. Rebound, Sikora has it for Valley City. Highlanders back to the way. And dribble drive, shot there doesn't go by Stanton Ring. Loose ball grabbed at half court by Matson. Kai now brings it in. He's got to see him driving the lane. Good. Well, they let him go. He found a little bit of an opening and drives it in. Timeout taken up by Joe Welsh and Fargo Grove. Highlanders, a little 4-point mini run here, lead 18-15, 6.5 to go, second quarter. This is Highlander boys basketball, live from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, Govers with the basketball. In the front court, Ness. He'll stop, take the little short jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebound grab by the Highlanders. Now back to the way. Kai Matson will bring it across the timeline. Left-hand dribble. Now back here on the near wing. Far wing, Matson. Geisler here near side. Crossover dribble to the right hand. Ball knocked away. He gets it back. 13 on the shot clock. Now foul's going to be called here on Jack Bjornsson. That's going to be his second team foul in the quarter. Inbounds will be here on the near sideline. McAloney checks back into the lineup here for Oak Grove. Matson up top. Swings it over to Sikora. Sikora in the far wing. Back in near side, Stanton Ring. Jump pass in the lane. Ball knocked away. It's on the ground. Grabbed by Geisler. Tries to go through double team. And it's picked up by Johnson. Here come the Govers. Brady Johnson. He's going to drive the lane. Goes up against the double team. Gets the layup. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity here. Foul called on Sikora. That's number 1 on Andrew. And the second team foul on Valley City here in the second quarter. So Brady Johnson is at the line with the and one. Free throw, good. 9 for Johnson. We are tied at 18. Five minutes, 35 seconds to go. We're in quarter number 2. Valley City and Oak Grove tied 18-18. Up top, Sikora. On the far wing, Matson. He'll take the long jumper. Air ball. Rebound grabbed underneath. And back the other way come the Grovers with Ness. Ness stops, pops, three-pointer, left wing air ball. Grabbed underneath on the rebound, Kramer. Kramer gets it off. Bjornsson driving through the lane. Nope. Ball tipped and off the backboard, and it's grabbed by Sikora. And here come the Highlanders back the other way. Tied 18-18 inside 5 minutes to go. On the near wing, Sikora. Inside. Long jumper. Geisler near side off the rim. Ball tipped right in the hands of Compson. He puts it back up Xander Thompson with the putback. 20-18 Valley City. On the top of the key, Bjornsson hands it off. Ness. Inside, shot to the goal. Geisler clears off the board. And Matson comes across the timeline. Underneath, shot doesn't go. Rebound. Grabbed down by the Grovers, and they come back the other way. Into the front court, Kramer. Kramer hands it off to Ness. Ness dribble drive, up, rolls off, no, and a foul called on the dribble drive. Free throws coming here for Oak Grove. That will be the third team foul on Valley City in the quarter. At the free throw line, Will Ness. Free throw, good. 4 points now for Ness. 20-19. Second free throw. He is up and rolls off. Rebound grabbed by Geisler. And now the Highlanders back to the way, leading by 1, 20-19. Pass here near side. Geisler picks up the dribble. They'll need some help. He'll get it off to Thompson. Thompson, bounce pass, Sikora cutting through. In the lane, lost the handle, regains control. Somehow rolls it up top, grabbed there by Matson on the far wing. Kai gets it off to Thompson. Thompson hesitates, picks up the dribble. Back up onto the wing, near travel, no call. Stolen, Johnson. Johnson all the way, back to the way, and then Brady Johnson's pass cross court misfires. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Highlanders. Pass down low, that one goes off the foot of Thompson, and we have a whistle. Here to the near corner. Thompson, dribble drive, baseline, going up strong with the right hand, can't get it to go. Rebound grab down by the Grovers. They come back in transition. Chance to take the lead. Ness coming down, stripped from behind by Matson. Kaino will start the fast break back the other way. He has got Middlestead with him. Layup, no, and the rebound taken down by the Grovers again. Back the other way, Bjornsson, and he's got to pick up the dribble. Check that Kramer. Kramer into the near corner. Here's a three-pointer taken by Ness off the rim. And that goes out and out of bounds on the far side. It will stay with Oak Grove. So the ball stays with the Grovers, and again, still have that chance to take the lead. Down 20-19. Inbounds comes nice inside. Easy bucket there for Micheloni. He's got 6. And the Grovers take the 1-point lead, 21-20. Here's Matson into the front court. Left-hand dribble. Picks up the dribble, gets it off to Sikora. Sikora one dribble, now to Middlestead. Middlestead up top of the key. Stolen. Johnson off the steal. Johnson going in against Middlestead. Nice job there. As Taylor, good defense. And the timeout taken here. And we will step aside ourselves. Timeout taken, Valley City. It is a full timeout. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the second quarter. 21-20. Advantage to the Grovers. This is Highlander boys basketball from the HEC. Live on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. 21-20, Oak Grove with the advantage. Brady Johnson leading the way with 9 so far. Jackson Micheloni's got 6. Will Ness with 4 so far. Highlander ball. Geisler will trigger the inbound. Matson will bring it up the floor. Matson comes across the logo with the left-hand dribble. Geisler here to the near wing. Dribbles up top. Hands it off to Matson. Matson, near side, Thompson. Thompson, left of the lane, back up to Geisler. Geisler here to the near side, back to Thompson. Inside Sikora, driving through the lane, left hand off the glass for 2 by Drew Sikora. Andrews got 4, and the Highlanders retake the lead, 22-21. On the far side, dribble baseline, Kramer, and then his pass inside, went off the leg and out of bounds. Micheloni. And it will be a Highlander ball with $1:35 to go here, second quarter. 21-20, Valley City with the advantage. C-Squad boys basketball here tonight from the Hack. Pass down low, that goes off of guys that are not out of bounds. And it will be Grover ball. Ness will bring it up the floor. Will Ness for the Grovers, the freshman. Here in the near wing, hesitates, driving in, off the glass too hard. Rebound, Geisler clears it off. Off to Matson. Kai, down court pass Sikora. Sikora here on the near wing. He goes back up top. Compson will take the three-pointer from there, and nothing but the bottom of the net. Xander Compson with 5 1/4, 6 for the game. Highlanders lead back to 4, 25-21. Dribble drive all the way through the lane. Ness couldn't get it to go. Sikora grabs the rebound. Highlanders back the other way with Compson. Thompson stops on the elbow. Teardrop from there off the glass too hard. A rebound taken down by the Grovers. Johnson gets it off to Ness. Ness into the front court. Crossover dribble. He goes strong to the hole. Nope. Thompson clips the rebound. Outlets it to Matson. Kai brings it back into the front court. Stops here near side. Stop. Pop. Three-pointer. Off the side of the rim. And the rebound is taken down by Grossman for the Grovers. Up ahead to Ness. Ness crossover dribble. Stops in the lane. Shot partially blocked by Sikora. Kramer hustles after it. He gets it in, driving the baseline. Brady Johnson for 2. Johnson 5 1/4. He's got 11 for the game now, 25-23. Highlanders lead by 2. Final 5 seconds. Middlestead at the line, and a foul called. And still only the 4th team foul. This one on Ness, his first, 4th team. So no free throws as of yet. Inbounds, sideline, Geisler knocked away, grabs it, launches it at the horn, off the front of the rim, nearly got it in on the desperation shot. Your score at halftime, it is Valley City 25 and Fargo Oak Grove 23. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We've got our halftime coming up. The Highlanders and the Grovers, C-Squad boys basketball, live from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Paul McDonald back with you here at the Hack as we are at halftime. Valley City leading 25-23. Before we get the scoring, oh man, I got some apologies to make here. In the program that we have, Brett Baker is 32. In the scorebook, Brett Baker is 50. But on the floor, he's wearing 34. So I've been calling Brady Johnson, Brett Baker, Brady Johnson the entire first half. My apologies. I had a nice chat with his mom. And, hey, you know, Grandpa in Alabama, we're going to get it right for the second half. He had 11 points in the first half. And since I screwed up in the first half, and Grandpa are in Alabama, I guess I'm forced to say, roll Tide. Will Ness had 6 points in that first half for the Grovers. Jackson Micheloni, he also had 6 in the first quarter. But again, thank you to Brett Baker's mom getting me corrected there here for our halftime, because that's it. You know, they have the C squad. Sometimes they mix and match players. They have maybe jerseys that don't fit them, so they got to put on different jerseys, or they get blood on them, or whatever the case may be. And when you're way up here, far detached from the scorer's table, you don't know those things, so you are relying on moms and dads and grandpas to correct me, and I appreciate that. Finn Doctor had 10 points in the first half for Valley City, and Xander Thompson had 6. I know these guys are right. Aiden Stan Ring had 3. Andrew Sikora had 4. Kai Matson finished with 2 points in that first half. So we get ready for the second half. Valley City up 25-23. This is the first of our triple header here this afternoon, and this evening we will have Valley City Junior Varsity against Oak Grove, and God willing, we'll have the right names with the right numbers there. And that'll be coming up at about 6 o'clock, and then the varsity later on this evening at about 7:45 or thereabouts. So as we get started for the second half, it will be Highliner ball to start things here in the third quarter. This is the first meeting between these two teams in this new three-class system. And as I mentioned last night, Valley City and Oak Grove have played in the past. I remember getting a chance to go over to that beautiful gym over on the Oak Grove campus and got a chance to watch them play here about 3 years ago now that they would play. Kyle Card, head coach of the Grovers, a friend of mine from when I used to work in Fargo, and Joe Welsh, who's the C Squad coach. Saw his daughter Molly play a little bit last night for the C Squad Junior Varsity girls. So here we go for the Highliners. Again, they'll have the ball to start things in this third quarter. Top of the key, Geisler has it for Valley City. On the far side, cutting towards the basket was Praska. The pass was behind him. The turnover will give the ball back over to the Grovers. So they'll have their first possession here in the second half. In the front court, Baker on the far wing. Gets a pick, looks for the roll, lobs it inside. Doctor with the steal. It's a 3-on-2 for Valley City. Finn Doctor going in all the way up off the glass, rolls and goes. Doctor with an even dozen now. 27-23, Highliners by 4. Ness into the front court, near side Machia. Machia here to the near wing, inside the arc. Gets it inside to Micheloni. Jackson dribble drive, off the glass for 2. 8 points now for Micheloni. 27-25, Grovers trailing the Highliners by 2. 45 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Geisler to Doctor, here to the near side. Stanton Ring, pass intercepted by Ness. Ness back to the way. Will into the front court, through a double team, layup good. Will Ness with a bucket, off the steal. He's got 8. We are tied at 27. Now back in the front court, Doctor near side, Geisler. Stanton Ring, traveled. Tried to dribble drive and go through that double team off the baseline and travel with the basketball. It'll go back over to Oak Grove. They have scored 4 to tie things back up here. 27-27, they've scored 4 in a row. Machai here on the near wing. Goes up top. Micheloni, triple team, gets it back to Ness. Ness on the far wing. Stops, pop, shot, off the back iron. Rebound. Machia, Baker, near wing for 3, off the front of the rim. Long rebound and grabbed on the run by Stanton Ring. Grabs it here on the near side, and Aiden nearly traveled, got it off to Doctor. Doctor here in the near corner. Back on the wing to Stanton Ring. Geisler between the circles, near side. Doctor, baseline pass, underneath Middlestead. Reverse layup, good. Taylor Middlestead with the reverse layup and his first bucket. 29-27, Valley City. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Machai here on the near wing for the Grovers. Lost the dribble, regains it. Teardrop in the lane, rolls and goes. Lincoln Machai his first two. We are tied at 29. Doctor here along the near side. Stanton Ring in the corner. Geisel. And he traveled. A little hop there after he planted that left foot. So the Grovers will have it. A chance to take the lead. We are tied at 29. About 2.5 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Machai on the near side. Took him into a jumper. Blocked, and a foul going to be called there on Aiden Stanton Ring. So he'll pick up his first team. At the free throw line, Lincoln Machai will shoot 2. Free throw up and back iron, too hard. Another one to go. And the second free throw by the right-handers on the way. Gets that one to drop through. He's got 3 here in the quarter. 30-29, 1 point lead for the Grovers. On the far wing, Doctor. Into the corner, Middlestead. Double team there, dribbles out of it. Driving all the way through, goes up with the right hand. Taylor Middlestead with the bucket. He's got 4. And leapfrog we go. Highlanders go back up 34-31. Machai from the free throw line. Shot back iron, too hard. Ness gets the rebound. Turn on off the glass, no. A rebound underneath. Stanton Ring controls, gets it off. And here comes Doctor back the other way for Valley City. Stanton Ring. Geisler. Stanton Ring on the wing. Driving through, and he is fouled. He's going to say, I'm going to say before the shot. So no shooting violation here. That's going to be called against McAloney. That'll be his first. First team foul in the quarter. Actually, for McAloney, that will be his 3rd personal foul. Get caught up here on the foul situation. As Machai had 3 in the first half, McAloney had 2. Inbounds comes into Doctor, up and halfway down comes out. But now Finn will go to the free throw line. That's going to be team foul number 2 on the Grovers. And Machai, I believe, just picked up his 4th. And a free throw, good. 1 down. Doctor with 3 in the quarter, 13 for the game. 32-30, Valley City. Free throw is good. Finn now with 14. 4 minutes, 39 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Valley City up 33-30. Machia. Pass inside, intended for Kramer, rolls off. Grabbed by Doctor. Into the front court. Far side, Stanton Ring for 3. Hits the side of the rim. Rebound controlled by McAloney. Here comes Baker back into the front court. Down low, Kramer. Machia, short jumper off the glass for 2. Lincoln Machia now with 5 in the quarter and for the game. We are tied. It's at 33-32. Highlanders by 1. Approach the halfway mark here in quarter number 3. There's a steal by Ness. Ness coming in. He's got numbers with him behind him, and he goes up. And Doctor's going to be called for his first personal. Second team foul in the quarter on Valley City. And that will send Will Ness to the free throw line. 1 for 1 from the line so far in the game. He's got 8 points. Free throws up. And, oh, another one to go. Second one coming. Second one up and good. So Ness gets 1 out of 2. He has got 9. We are tied at 33. Here's Doctor along the near side through the hands, grabbed by Matson. Off to Thompson, underneath Middlestead, reverse layup again. All alone underneath Taylor Middlestead. He has got 6 here in the third quarter. Highlanders up 35-33. Machia, three-pointer from the left wing, off the rim, off the backboard. Middlesex clears off the board. Off here into the front court comes Doctor. Doctor, dribble drive, kicks it back behind. Thompson, three-pointer, top of the key, air ball. Middlesex with the reverse on the rebound. Up there by Praska. And that's going to send Luke Praska to the free throw line. That'll be team foul number 3 on the Grovers here in this third quarter. Luke Praska looking for his first points and gets it on the free throw. 36-33 Valley City. And the second free throw is on the way. No, off the mark. Long rebound in the corner. Baker controls off the Ness. Here come the Grovers back to the way, trailing by 3. 3:10 to go here in the third quarter. Machai into the corner, onto the wing, picks up the dribble. Three-pointer from the right side. No. Rebound, Doctor. Finn back to the way. Comes across the timeline, right-hand hip-high dribble. Goes top of the key to Thompson. Wanted to go far side, Middlestead. Baker with the steal. He has Ness with him. Baker doesn't need him. Layup good. Rhett Baker, first points here of the second half. He's got 13. 36-35. Highlanders lead is at 1 with 2:40 remaining in the quarter. Here's Doctor into the corner. Matson, top of the key, Thompson. Far side, Middlestead goes up strong again with that reverse layup. He loves that reverse layup. I think every one of his shots have been the reverse layup, and he's made 4 of them. He's got 8. 38-35. Machai hit to the near side. Wanted baseline, cut up there by Matson. Now we'll come back to the middle. Goes up top, Baker. He'll take the 18-footer. And nope, that goes out of bounds. And it will go over to Valley City. And we'll bring Jack Bjornson back into the lineup here for the Grovers. And Coach Welsh wants a timeout. Timeout taken by Oak Grove. That's going to be a full timeout with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3, 38-35. Valley City with the lead. Back with more. This is Highliner C-Squad Boys Basketball from the Hack, live on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, 2 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here, third quarter. Valley City is leading Oak Grove here in the C-Squad Boys Basketball game, 38-35. Again, junior varsity scheduled for 5:45. I'm going to think probably closer to 6 for the start of that game. Same 5 on the floor for the Highlanders as we come out of the timeout. And double check, looks like we have the same 5 on the floor for the Grovers as well. Here's Doctor into the front court. On the far wing, now gets it up top to Thompson. Thompson, cross court, Doctor. Three-pointer from the right wing, good. Left wing 3 by Finn Doctor. 7 in the quarter, 17 for the game. 41-35. Up top, Baker swings it off. Far side, Grossman. Gives it off to Ness. Ness dribbling in. Ball ripped, stolen. Picked up by Praska. Off to Doctor. Doctor driving in. Going in with a scoop. No, and a foul going to be called. Blocking foul. Going to be called there against Bjornson. That's going to be number 3 on Jack Bjornson. 14 foul. So at the line will be Doctor. Shooting 2. He is 2 for 2 from the line so far in the ball game. Hits the first one. 42-35, 7-point lead for the Highliners. Free throws up by the righty, and good. Doctor now with 9 in the quarter, 19 for the game. 43-35, minute 35 remaining here in the third quarter. Here's a jumper by Bjornson off the glass for 2. Jack Bjornsson with the bucket, his first two. 43-37. Up top, Compson to Doctor. Back up top to Compson. Between the circles, near side, Doctor. Entry pass, Praska. Into the corner, Matson. Back up onto the wing, Doctor. Off the elbow, back in the corner, Matson. Three-pointer from there, good. Ty Matson with the three ball. He has got 5. It is 46-37. Back on the far side. Into the corner, Kramer. Top of the key, Grossman. There's a steal by Doctor. Doctor going all the way in. Layup, good. Doctor with the steal and the layup, and the Highlanders. And there's a out-of-bounds infraction, stepping over the line. And the ball will go back over to Valley City. Highlanders here 23-14 in this third quarter, now up by 11. Middlestead brings it in, Compson. Up top, Matson. Far side, Middlestead. He'll take the three from the left corner and knock it down. Taylor Middlestead knocking down the three ball. He's in double figures with 11. 51-37. Highlanders with a 26-point quarter. They have doubled their first half here in the third. There's a steal by Matson. Has Doctor up ahead. Gets it to him. Finn with the layup. Good. 53-37. Well, nail-biting first quarter, and the Highlanders are blinking open the floodgates here in the third. Ness with the left-hand dribble. On the right side, driving in. Goes offhand, can't get it to fall. Rebound up, back in by Grossman. And that's the way our third quarter ends. Your score at the end of 3 quarters of basketball. It is Valley City 53 and Oak Grove 39. We're back with the fourth quarter. This is Highliner C-Squad Boys Basketball live from the Hack on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. As we start the fourth quarter, Compson, Geisler, Praska, Sikora, and Matson on the floor. Finn Doctor, 23 points through 3 quarters. He's going to see some time in the junior varsity game, as will Middlestead, so they're done for the quarter. Machaya, Simmons, Baker, Micheloni, and Kramer, the 5 and the 4 for the Grovers. There's a dribble drive by Baker. Foul called before the shot. That's going to be on Sikora. That's number 3 on Andrew. And their first here in the fourth quarter. Inbound, Machai with the baseline inbound. Brings it in off the foot, rolls out of bounds off Micheloni. And it will give the ball over to Valley City. 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. Highlanders C-Squatters leading at 53-39. On the far wing, Compson. Double team, goes inside Sikora. Back to Compson. Near side, Matson, right through the hands in the corner, and out of bounds. It will go over to the Grovers. 7:31 in the fourth quarter. Valley City leading at 53-39. Outscored the Grovers 28-16 in that fourth quarter. Here's Baker. Stops, pops, 17-footer. No. Rebound underneath. Grabbed by Matson. Guy back the other way. Right-hand dribbles. He comes across the timeline. Looks to his left as he stays up top. Pass. Oh, nice backdoor pass. Geisler couldn't control. Ball was tipped on its way to Zach. And loose ball picked up by Mackay. Machai goes into that far corner. Grabbed by Kramer. Kramer on the wing. Dribble drive. Going through amongst 4 Highlanders. Shot short. Gets his own rebound. And then bounce pass to Simmons. Onto the wing, Baker. Left wing for 3. Air ball. And then that one off the hands of McAloney and out of bounds. It'll be Valley City ball. So the Highliners will bring it up. 6:52 to go here in this fourth quarter. Valley City up 53-39. Again, probably a 6 o'clock tip-off for our junior varsity game tonight. Free throw line, Sikora on the wing. Geisler gets it out to Praska. Praska, pass underneath for Sikora. That one off the hands of Baker, and then one off the hands of Sikora. It will be Grover ball. 6 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Valley City leading by 14. That was their lead at the end of the third. Nobody has scored yet here in the fourth. Simmons on the far wing. Machaya stumbles and tripped up by Matson. And Kai is going to pick up his first personal foul. Second team foul on the Highliners in the quarter. The inbounds will be baseline. Brought in onto the wing. Simmons underneath the basket. Machaya. Left of the lane. Shot no. Long rebound. Grabbed by Baker. Baker on the far side. Back up top of the key. Machaya for three. No. Off the mark. And Geisler has it knocked away by Baker. Baker has it in the lane. A little turn around. Baby hook is good by Brett Baker. 15 for Baker. That is game high or team high for the Grovers. 53-41. Far side goes off Praska, regains control. Lucas now gets it up to Compson. Compson on the wing. Pass, Praska. Saves it inbounds. Grabbed by Compson right in front of his coaches. Entry pass Sikora. Back to Praska. Praska back off to Compson. 8 on the shot clock. In the lane. Sikora going up. Block foul called. And I think Baker's going to be called for the personal foul. And Brett's going to pick up his first team foul here in the quarter. On the Grovers at the line, Andrew Sikora. A lefty free throw? No. Checking back in the lineup, Corey Grossman, the freshman. All freshmen playing here for the Grovers. Similar with the Highliners. Sikora free throw up and good. Andrew gets 1 out of 2. He's got 5 points. 54-41. Highliners lead by Baker's dozen. Near side, Simmons. Left of the lane, shot up. Rolls off Praska, out of bounds. It will stay with the maroon and white. 5:19 on the clock here. We're in the fourth quarter. Valley City, C-squad action leading 54-41. Near corner, Grossman. Ball knocked away. Picked up by Grossman. Back up top, Simmons. On the far side, Machaya. Machaya watched by Matson. Inside the arc, back onto the wing, Simmons. Simmons dribbling in, goes up with the right hand for 2. Nolan Simmons with his first 2. 54-43. Matson up top. Thompson, Matson, Geisler, baseline jumper, no. Rebound, Sikora, no. Sikora gets another opportunity, falls down and travel. Well, the ball goes over to the Grovers with 4:45 remaining here in quarter number 4. Valley City up 54-43. Machai will bring the ball across the logo for the maroon-clad Grovers off to Baker. Baker, shot off right side, no. Praska grabs the rebound, or actually had the ball off the rebound by Compson. And now back into the front court, Xander, up top. Picks up the dribble, hounded there to the free throw line. Pass here near baseline, Matson. Matson in the corner, double team there, needs some help. And the ball knocked out of bounds. They say went off of Akai, and the ball will go over to the Grovers. And that will bring Jack Bjornson back into the lineup for Fargo Grove. 54-43. Fargo Grove, one of the handful of high schools in Fargo. North, South, Davie, Shanley, and Oak Grove. But did you know, back in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, or 70s mostly, there was another private school in Fargo, if memory serves. Here's Machaya on the near side. Backdoor pass through the legs of Simmons. Loose ball picked up by Geisler off to Compson. Compson will bring the ball in the front court. Right hand hip high dribble, crossover. Pass, trying to go to the far side. Ball was stolen. Back the other way. Here goes Simmons on the free fast break layup for 2. He's got 4. 54-45. There's Fargo Cardinal Minch. That was a Catholic school back in the day. Of course, before North and South, Fargo Central. Until that burned down in April of 66. Dribble drive, baseline, Sikora. In the lane, shot Praska, blocked there by Simmons. Out of bounds, it will stay with Valley City. Inbound on the baseline. Valley City will bring it in. Zach Geisler will do the triggering with 3:22 to go here. In quarter number 4, Valley City up 54-45. Into the corner. Up top, here's Thompson for 3. Front rim, short. Rebound grabbed by Bjornsson. And he will get it off to Machaya. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Pass here near side. Right hand hit by dribble by Simmons to Baker. Baker gets it back to Simmons. From the left side for 3. Good. Nolan Simmons, 7 all here in the quarter. And don't look now, but it is 54-47. They must have said that was a long 2. Because they got 54-47. They only put 2 up on the board. Here's Geisler to the near side. Matson up top. Grabbed by Praska. Baseline. Sikora jumper off the mark. Bounced off the rim. Grossman clears off the rebound. 7-point game. Grover's down with 2.5 minutes to go. Here's a long jumper again. Again, just a 2-pointer there by Lincoln Machaya. He's got 7. 50. Now they did give him the 1 3-pointer. They're saying that one was a 2. Nope, now they go back. Who's running the scoreboard over there? I know, and I'm not going to say. 54-49. 5-point lead. Geisler. So that was a 2-pointer by Machaya and also a 2-pointer by Baker. Long top of the key jumper by Matson off the front of the rim. Baker clears off the rebound. And we've got a foul called there on Valley City. That'll be on Thompson. His first. That is the 3rd team foul on the Highliners here in the quarter. 2:03 remaining, 54-49. Again, that Simmons jumper was a 2-pointer, not a 3. Here's Machaya inside the arc. Far corner, jumper Bjornsson, no. Rebound, Grossman grabs it. Gets it off to Simmons. Simmons starts in with a little step through. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound, grabbed there by Praska. And now to Matson. And they'll slow things down with 1:40 remaining in the 4th quarter. 54-49, Valley City. Back up top of the key, Thompson. Picks up the dribble. Thompson, bounce pass near side. Praska to Sikora. Sikora double teamed in the right corner. Back up onto the wing. Top of the key, Thompson, long 2-pointer, short. Front rim, no. Rebound, Matson. Gets it off to Sikora. Sikora, right of the lane, tries to drive in, and Baker, I believe, is going to get that personal foul. It is going to be on Brett. That'll be his second team foul. The inbounds will be here near sideline for Valley City. And checking into the lineup. Back in is Jackson Micheloni. 6 points in the first quarter, 8 for the game for Micheloni. Had 4 in the first half, 4 in the first quarter. Matson has it. 1:15 to go in this 4th quarter. 54-49. Here's a steal. Simmons with the steal. Matson tries to strip, and the foul on Kai. That'll be his second. 4th team foul. And a shooting violation sends Nolan Simmons to the line to shoot 2. Simmons with 6 points all in the quarter. Free throw. Good. Oh, no. Rolls out. Another one here for Simmons. Avery Thor's guard. The official said something to Simmons. Free throw on the way. Good. Simmons gets 1 out of 2. 7 for Simmons. 54-50. 2-possession game here for Valley City as we approach 1 minute remaining in the 4th quarter. On the wing. Top Matson to Sikora. Baseline right. Into the lane. Praska. Praska. Stanton ring far side. Right off the left elbow. Can't get the shot to fall. Sikora had the rebound off his shoulder. Now controls on the baseline. 45 seconds to go. Try to dribble on the baseline. And a timeout taken by Coach Goldaddy. It's going to be a full timeout taken by the Highlanders. 45.8 seconds remaining Here in quarter number 4, Valley City leading 54-50. We're back with more C-Squad boys basketball from the Hack live on YouTube on the Highline Activity Network. Well, after the conclusion of this game, we will take about a 15-minute break. We'll be back with our junior varsity game. Again, it was scheduled for 5:45. Going to be closer to a 6 o'clock tip-off for that junior varsity game between the Grovers and the Highliners. Again, you can, if you're watching us on YouTube, we appreciate you joining us here. Ray Nelson, our technical director and camera operator here tonight. And tell your friends how they can enjoy Highliner activities. Cafe concert coming up this weekend. And this is it for activities this week. There's a foul called on the Grovers. That's going to be on Micheloni. That'll be his 4th. 3rd team foul. That'll send Andrew Secor to the free throw line. He's got 1 of 2. Andrew, 5 points. Played the 2nd and the 4th. Free throw up. And no, rolls off. You'll see a little junior varsity action as well, or at least will be on the bench. Part of the bench for Coach Lentz. Along with Finn Doctor and Taylor Middlestead. Free throw, good. The lefty gets 1 out of 2. He's got 6. 55-50. Still a 2-possession game here. 40 seconds to go. Machai into the corner, Baker. Baker, step back 3 on the right wing, doesn't shoot. Starts to dribble. Watched there by Praska. Got the ball knocked away in the corner. Grabs it, and a timeout taken by Coach Welch. And this will be a 30-second timeout with 30.6 seconds remaining here in, they're all going to call it full time. It is going to be a full timeout. 30.6 seconds to go, 4th quarter. 55-50, Valley City by 5. This is Highlander boys basketball, live on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network. As we come out of the timeout, Valley City up 55-50. Here's a steal in the corner. It is taken by Compson off to Sikora. Highlanders don't need to shoot. Shot clock off. Compson along the sideline, and a foul there on Simmons. And for Simmons, that's going to be his 2nd personal foul. 4th team. Inbounds on that far sideline. Aiden Stanton-Ring will trigger it in for the Highliners. Brought into Matson, 20 seconds to go. Matson dribbles here, up top, ball knocked away. Machai with the steal, but then Matson got it back, falls down, covers up, and what we got? We got a timeout taken up by the Highliners. So Valley City will take a full timeout with 11.9 seconds to go here in the quarter. 55-50, Highlanders. They'll have the ball here when we come out of this timeout. Actually, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Coming up here, again between games, take about a 10-15 minute break. We've got probably about a 6 o'clock start for the junior varsity game. And then we'll be back around 5:55 or thereabouts with our pregame. Tip-off set for 6 o'clock. Varsity game around 7:45 tonight. High school basketball here, the triple header from the Hack. Live on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. Again, tell your friends and neighbors to enjoy the Highlander Activities on the Highlander Activity Network. Just go to YouTube, search Highlander Activities. We got everything past, at present, and some future games. Already the spot where you can find future games, all on our YouTube page. Inbounds comes in, and Stanton Ring is tied up by Simmons. Possession arrow will keep it with Valley City. 9.2 seconds to go. Sikora will trigger the inbounds here for Valley City. And looking, lobs it in, grabbed by Thompson. Thompson is fouled there by Machai. That's going to be number 5, I believe, on Lincoln. And it is the 15th foul. Well, they're not saying 5, but at the free throw line, I think with 6.8 seconds to go, it's a moot point. Thompson shooting 2. Good on the first. He's got 7. 56-50. Second free throw by the right-handers on the way. Nothing but net. 8 points for Xander. 57-50. 5 seconds to go. On the far side, Simmons. He'll launch a shot here at the horn. Off the mark. Your final score, Valley City 57 and Oak Grove 50. We're back with our postgame here from the Hack. This is Highlander Boys Basketball live from the Hack on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. Well, the Grovers outscored Valley City 11-4 in that fourth quarter. And leading the way for the Grovers was Brett Baker with 15 points, 9 from Will Ness. Jackson Micheloni had 8, 7 from Lincoln Machia, 7 from Nolan Simmons, and 2 points from Jack Bjornson, 2 points from Corey Grossman for their total of 50. 13 in the first quarter, 10 in the second, 16 in the third, and 11 in the fourth. Valley City led by Finn Doctor with 23 points this afternoon. Taylor Middleton had 11, 8 from Xander Thompson, 6 points from Andrew Sikora, 5 from Kai Matson, 3 for Aiden Stanton Ring, and a free throw from Luke Pasca for their total of 57. They had 14 in the first quarter, 11 in the second quarter, 28 in the third, and 4 in the fourth. So up next, again, tip-off time going to be about 6:05. Valley City and the Grovers Junior Varsity Boys Basketball coming your way. That's on the way next, and we'll be back about 6 o'clock with our pregame. This is Highlander Boys Basketball live from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network.